Doesn't want to start. Hey, there we are. Welcome to Conference Update with Brian and Donald Lynn. And we're a little bit like a day late here. You were gone all week, sort of. A good chunk of a week.
I came back Tuesday.
You came back Tuesday night, and then I was busy yesterday. And so, where were you, Donald Lynn?
I went to Canada.
You went to Canada.
I was in Calgary and Medicine Hat.
Fun. And you and our youngest girl, Maria.
Yes.
And you had a good time with the fam.
Did.
Yes.
It's a really funny thing. I don't know if it's funny, but it was pretty much smoky the whole time we were there.
Right. Forest fire's probably not funny.
Although, right. Yeah, not really funny. Yeah. But it wasn't like disgusting and gross, but it was enough.
Yeah.
And I think it kept the temperature down a little bit. But you know what? We still had a lot of fun despite, smoky
got to
weather.
See the family.
And we had a good time.
And today, though, is Donald Lynn's birthday. And she is an undisclosed age today. So happy birthday to Donald Lynn. And so, yes, it's your birthday. And here you are in the office. You're a trooper. And
you told me I had to come to work.
Well,
he did, because he says, well, you did, you weren't in Thursday or Friday last week and Monday and Tuesday.
Right. So
kind of should go.
We're going out for supper tonight, and this is going to be great. And, too bad you can't get away from that mean boss. And, yeah.
I love being here. I do. I really do.
Yeah.
So it's fun. Yes, we're going out for supper.
We're going out for supper, and it's going to be great.
But who else's birthday is it today?
It is also Tim Wall's birthday today.
Birthday
Pastor Tim Wall's down at the our church in Florence.
Anchor of Hope.
And we're going to go see Tim and Angie and the Florence church this coming Sunday.
Oh, my word. That's this Sunday?
That's this Sunday. We're going to Florence. And
yes.
And Tim's...
Hey, Tim, we need to celebrate.
Tim's having me preach. Tim is in a... some churches, they just let me do whatever. But Tim is in a really, really long series in the book of 2 Corinthians. And so he said, okay, here's your passage in 2 Corinthians that you're preaching on. And
got some work to do.
I know. Then I actually had to do a little bit of work to put a sermon together, but that's okay. And so it's going to be great. And
I'm excited.
Get to go to Florence.
It's a new sermon. I get to hear
It's a new sermon. Yes. You don't have to hear a rerun.
They're still good.
They're still good.
I'm enjoying it because you don't use the same rerun all the time.
Not really, no. Yeah.
So it's good.
And but anyway, yeah, Tim, we get to go to Florence. My dad pastored at Florence back in the late 80s. And so, hey, and it's always good going back to Florence. I was in college at the time, so I didn't spend a lot of time there at the coast at Florence, but all kinds of fun.
Yes.
And let's see, last week was they did youth camp at Triangle Lake.
Oh,
and
yes.
A couple girls banged into each other at camp.
No.
And one of them had a concussion.
No.
Yeah.
What were they doing?
They were having fun at camp, and I think it was on the inner tubes or something like that. And so, you feel bad. Yeah. But they're doing okay now.
Okay.
And so I think this week there's a bunch of kids at high school camp at Tadmore. And so, yeah, I think so.
I thought it was in August.
I'm not entirely sure. So
just check.
I'm on a need to know basis at
the
times.
Email update that we sent out. I think it's on there.
I'm not. There's a lot of stuff that I know, and a whole lot more stuff I don't know. But anyway, yeah, be praying for the kids. There's tons of kids doing various summer camps all summer long too, and vacation Bible school things, and just it's exciting.
It is.
And and they wrapped up Multnomah Holiness Camp last week and Sunday night, and so that was a good week.
You were there for a lot.
I was there for several of those, and Matt Friedemann, professor at Wesley Biblical Seminary, was the main speaker, and did a great job. And so, yeah. And so anyway, I think we're plugging away here.
We sure are. And for those of you that actually ordered journals, they're ready.
Conference journals are ready.
Journals are printed and at the office.
Yeah.
So I'm going to work on getting those out.
We'll get those mailed out to you hopefully by the end of next week.
But if you did not sign up for one, hey, let us know or stop by the office or something.
Yeah, we'll. But we got conference journals, and so there's a little too much lag time, but we're getting better at this. So next year we'll get even better.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, so conference journals, all kinds of fun. I went through trying to find something in the archive room, and basically found a bunch of junk, and I found old pictures of the Gospel Gleeman. Back in the olden days, when dinosaurs roamed the earth, and my dad was a young pastor, there was several of the pastors in the conference would get together, and they would sing, and they would go to various churches, and so they would kind of put together Gleeman tour. And they would go to various churches and do like, okay, Tuesday night we're at this church and doing the concert, and Wednesday night we're at this church, Thursday night. And so guys who used to be in the group, they really enjoyed just hanging out with the pastors for a couple weeks. So I found some old Gospel Gleeman pictures, and there's a picture of my dad looking like, some sort of teenager wearing a suit. Although I'm sure he was well into his 30s at that point, but still.
Funny. That's funny.
Oh, yeah. So.
Well, let's see. What else can we?
We can have an awkward pause. We can do that.
Well, we got big crazy going on.
We got big crazy going on for us because yes, we're working on. I'm still not. I'm skeptical by nature. However, next week we're supposed to close on selling our house in Sweet Home, which is a good thing. However, it's also like, whoa, that door really is closing there. And so anyway, we're back and forth a bit, and so another trip to Sweet Home this weekend. And then from Sweet Home, head out to Florence, and then back to more packing and sorting. It's gonna be great, and oh boy, we're making progress here, and we gotta get that wrapped up because then we got another trip to Canada. But on the way, gonna stop by Wenatchee Church, and then on the way home, stop at the Dryden Church, and so that's gonna be pretty cool.
It's gonna be. I'm looking forward to a second trip. I'll be there a little bit longer, so that'll be fun. I can have more time with the family.
Yeah.
I just did a quick trip with Maria because she doesn't like flying by herself.
Right.
So I was gonna pass up that opportunity, but it was good stuff. Oh, all right, churches.
Yes.
And ladies, if you have not seen information on
Women for Missions,
you bug your pastor or the leader, your women's ministry leader,
or just look around the office.
yeah, right. Because we sent it. We sent all the packets to the
Women for Missions is in September.
Yeah, 24th, Saturday.
September 24th. One day. Where's it at?
At Valley View Church.
Here at the Valley View Church. Well, upstairs and like over there.
Yes, we had a little meeting together yesterday, and Sue just shared. We have a lot of missionaries that she's lined up. We have, I want to say 3 or 4 that'll be here in person.
Oh, good.
But then we also have a good handful that will be doing a video and just giving us an update. So it's going to be amazing, and we're very excited.
Yeah.
So that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that video Kevin and Debbie did from Ukraine last year, that was amazing.
Oh, we're going to get another video update
from, good.
Kevin and Debbie.
Yeah.
I think they were both in it, actually.
They were, yeah.
So I would imagine they'll do a little
So keep praying for them as they're doing ministry in Ukraine, which is, you think you got it rough. Okay.
Yeah. We have 2 ways to register. This is the first time we've done this for Women for Missions. So you can go onto the conference website, Oh, I was gonna look at this all, but you'll find women's ministry. Actually, I think there's a spot where you can click on where you'll see like a fall background, women
Mm-hmm.
for missions. Anyways, it should
Yeah.
take you to where you can register online. There is a small registration fee just to help cover some of our expenses and also lunch, you
Right.
know. So please register. Plan on coming. It's just one day out of your life, and it's so
And
great.
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And I really, there are some cool things that we can do together as this conference of
Mm-hmm.
churches. And Women for Missions is just one of those connection points that we can do. And missions is incredibly important. It is good for us just to expand our view beyond our own home and church and neighborhood to like, what is God doing around the world, and how can we get involved in what God is already doing? So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So there we go.
We probably should wrap this up.
Yeah,
And do we have an unpaid advertisement today? Our unpaid advertisement today is Hawaiian shirts. Yeah.
that's right.
uh,
Yes, tell us about what you did on Saturday and where you
Saturday,
sat.
I went with our older daughter Kayla and her husband Mac, and we went to Seattle because it was Hawaiian shirt night at the Mariner game. First 10,000 fans got free Mariner Hawaiian shirt. It looks amazing, and now I have my Mariner souvenir Hawaiian shirt that I can wear every time I go to a Mariners game now from now on. And it was amazing. On the way up, we went to a restaurant in Centralia, and I could not believe Mac ate that whole burger. Uh, they do 1/3 pound patties. There were two of them, plus bacon, plus ham, plus cheese, and he ate the whole thing.
Sweet goodness.
He kind of he kind of wrapped it up and held it, and just kind of.
Did anyone take a picture of this?
No, nope. I was in too much shock watching this. It was kind of like he entered the burger and ate his way out of it.
Oh my
And he
goodness.
finished it, and I've never been more proud of that guy.
Oh boy.
We better wrap it
We
up
better
here.
sign off.
Okay.
Anyways, you guys have a great week,
Okay,
and we'll catch up with you next time.
Okay, bye-bye.